right? So all of the MLB Division Series Game 2s have concluded. Of course, 2 on the National League side, 2 on the American League side. And we have some interesting, matchups here, of course, getting right into it. The Guardians taking one on the road against the Yankees, an upset for sure, as they win against New York 4-2. And I think really something to look out for with the Yankees is the fact that Aaron Judge is not playing good. And he's very much in a slump. I don't know what it is. Of course, he had an immaculate regular season, breaking that American League home run record. But this, playoffs, he has not been very good. And I think Cleveland's kind of taking advantage of that. I mean, they have Giancarlo Stanton, of course. Baseball's not a one-person game. You very much have to have a whole team contributing. But I think for the Yankees, it's just not really, their offense is just not thriving as much as I thought it would be. Cleveland won this game. Just sort of getting into it, we have Shane Bieber on the mound, who, of course, very respectable, good pitcher. But he allowed in the first inning a 2-run homer to Giancarlo Stanton, and that made it 2-0 Yankees. Then we go into, a little bit of no scoring for a while until the Guardians would completely take over this game. Andres Jimenez got a RBI base knock in the top of the fourth to get them on the board and, cut the lead in half, essentially, making it 2-1 Yankees still. Nestor Cortez got a very good play getting out of a jam pitching-wise for the Yankees, and there was a bases loaded. He made a very good play. I mean, that kind of saved that moment, but of course the Guardians would take advantage later down. So Ahmed Rosario, definitely, good player right now. He got a solo homer for the Guardians, tying this game up at 2, and that was off Nestor Cortez, and, I did not expect that, but the Guardians, like I said, took this game over. Shane Bieber pitched good. He held his ground, and he struck out his 7th batter in that 6th inning. So it was very, very good. And this game was very close till the end until we go to the 9th inning, and Oscar Gonzalez gets a go-ahead single for Cleveland. The Guardians go up 3-2. It's just sort of a blooper in the right field. And then 4-2, Josh Naylor gets an RBI double, driving him in. And, they went on to win it 4-2. So the Guardians tie up the series at 1. And we will head to Cleveland for Game 3. Next, we have Houston and Seattle. Of course, Seattle trying to, advance to the next round after losing, of course, a heartbreaking Game 1. But they didn't play great in Game 2. Of course, the Astros won 4-2 in this game. Astros pitching is very deep. They had Frander Valdez, and of course, played very, pretty good, actually. They used their bullpen well, too, but, it was Luis Castillo, of course, who's been kind of yet to, not do much bad in the playoffs, of course, playing good in that first series, but he allowed a Kyle Tucker solo homer into right field, and that got the Astros up early on the board, 1-0. And of course, the Astros, their pitching was good in this game, not allowing much from Seattle. The Astros defense was good until Eugenio Suarez scored on an error for Seattle, and that tied the game up. It was try to make a play at the plate for the Astros, and it tied it up at 1 in the 4th inning. So, then Dylan Moore actually put Seattle up, their only lead they had in the game, and that was an RBI single to right, making it 2-1. But, of course, the Astros would respond. Yordan Alvarez, who's been a monster in the postseason really his entire career, got a homer to left, 2-run homer, and put them up 3-2 in the 6th. And then they went on to win, scoring one more time late in the game. Alex Bregman got an RBI single in the 8th off of Munoz, and that made it 4-2. So the Astros won this 4-2. Now, we go to the National League side. Our next Game 2 was the Braves and the Phillies. The Braves shut out the Phillies to tie up the series at home in Atlanta, 3-0. So, Bryce Harper got a double early on. I mean, their offense looked good for Philly early on, but they just couldn't score. That was the issue. The only, time they really had opportunities was when, they had those guys on base, and it didn't happen. It was unfortunate. I'm personally hoping the Phillies win. I think they're the underdogs here. Former Oakland A, Matt Olson, though, got the Atlanta Braves on the board with an RBI single in the 6th inning, putting them up 1-0. Then they got an RBI single from Austin Riley in the 6th inning as well, making it 2-0. Then Travis d'Arnaud, who was great, of course, in the first game, got an RBI single, and that made it 3-0. And so they went on to win 3-0. Hardly any offense for the Phillies. Next, we have the Padres and the Dodgers. Of course, the Padres stealing one on the road in L.A., winning 5-3. This was a very good game. Close game, of course, after, of course, a disappointing ending for the Padres in Game 1. So, Manny Machado got a solo shot, and that put up San Diego 1-0 early on. And that was, very, very good. Machado has been great in this playoffs. Then we, see that Yu Darvish is playing great as well, pitching-wise. And so, but the Dodgers did tie up this game with a Freddie Freeman solo blast to center field, tying it up at 1. Kershaw was pitching; he did pretty well. And then the Dodgers, of course, took the lead with Max Muncy getting a home run. So already, 3 home runs in just 2 innings. Manny Machado, though, came up once again. Like I said, he's been playing great. Got an RBI double, and that made it 2-2, tying the game up. Cronenworth got an RBI ground out for San Diego, making it 3-2. They took the lead. And the Padres, of course, though, would surrender yet another home run. Yu Darvish making it 3-3, tying it up. Trey Turner, of course, a postseason monster, making it 3-3. But the Padres would ride this one out and win this, as Jurickson Profar got an RBI single, and then they got their 5th run later on in towards the end of the game. Jake Cronenworth got a solo homer. So the Padres won 5-3. So that's all the game 2s, guys. Let me know your thoughts on these games. I'll see you guys later, and peace out.